everyone, and welcome to the Clear Cut Classroom, where we take deep dives into all things diamonds. Today we're going to talk about balancing the 4 C's for cushion cuts. So there's a lot that goes into cushion cuts, a little more than the average stone. There are cushion brilliants, cushion modified brilliants, old minors, elongated, so many things to sort through. So let's start out with the best way to balance out the 4 C's. First is carat weight. Like most fancy shapes, the actual carat weight is not determining how large the diamond's gonna look. So the weight of the diamond doesn't determine the size and how much real estate it's going to take up on your finger. What really matters is the actual dimensions of the diamond. So keep that in mind. There can be 2 cushion cuts that are the exact same carat weight, but may look very different in size. 2 is cut. So as you know, fancy shapes don't have an actual cut grade like a round brilliant would, but they have polish and symmetry grades that fall beneath. It goes excellent, very good, good, fair, and poor. Because fancy shapes and cushion cuts have so much subjectivity that goes into the type of cushion you like, some people love really elongated ones, some people love the traditional square with rounded corners like a pillow cushion, there really is no right answer. I usually like to range anywhere from excellent to good, making sure the diamond is bright and has as much life as possible. There are 2 main types of cushion cuts that really rely on the faceting pattern. There's a cushion brilliant, which has similar facets to a round brilliant where it's the kites and triangles. They're kind of chunkier facets, you'll see larger flashes of light, and that's where we get more of like the antique cushion cut look. That'll fall under cushion brilliants. We then have cushion modified brilliants. That means there are modifications to the standard brilliant faceting. So that's where you'll get some of the crushed ice effect, more of that modern look. Sometimes it has a little bit more of that tiny little sparkle in the reflection of the light rather than the larger flashes of light. If you're looking for an old mine cut, that is really the ancestor, the OG antique cushion cut that soon developed into the modern cushion. To have a true old mine on the certificate, it has to adhere to certain standards like below a 55% table, the presence of a culet. Sometimes you'll have an antique cushion cut that has a lot of these elements but may not fall into those exact standardizations, so it'll fall into cushion brilliant. Hope that's not too confusing. 3 is color. So cushion cuts tend to show a little bit more color than some other cuts. I would say cushion modified brilliants show a bit more. We really want to be anywhere from the D to I color range in a cushion modified brilliant. Sometimes if it's a really, really white facing stone, you could go to J, but anything below that, you start seeing some warmth in the stone. If you're in a cushion brilliant, you can really go to a D to J color, usually without having any warmth show through. In an old mine cut, you can go much lower in the color scale, and check out our IGTV on antique cuts to learn more about the old mine. The 4th C is clarity. So cushions of all types are really great at camouflaging inclusions. It's really hard to see tons of inclusions with the naked eye, so I would say VS2 and up, you should be totally safe. You shouldn't see any inclusions with the naked eye. Once you get to the SI1 and SI2 range, it's important to work with a trusted expert or have eyes on the stone yourself to make sure that you have a completely eye-clean stone. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Things to remember and takeaways for the cushion cut are: 1, carat weight is not the end-all be-all in the size. 2, figure out what kind of cushion you want. Cushion brilliant, cushion modified brilliant. Don't get too hung up on the actual polish and symmetry grade. 3, make sure that your diamond faces up nice and bright and stay within the colorless and near colorless range. And 4, if you go below a VS2 in clarity, just make sure the diamond is completely clean to the naked eye. Thanks for tuning in. Comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see next week. And class is dismissed.